Imagine waking up one morning and realizing something deeply unsettling. You didn't fall, you didn't twist your knee, and you didn't injure yourself in any obvious way, yet somehow your knees hurt more than they did last year. Getting out of bed now feels slower and heavier. Standing up from the couch takes real effort, and stairs that once felt routine suddenly feel like mountains you have to brace yourself to climb. What makes this especially frightening is that you've been trying to do everything right. You've been eating what you were told are healthy foods, avoiding junk, and following the same nutrition advice you've heard for decades, believing you were protecting your body and your joints. But what if the real problem isn't your age at all? What if some of the foods you trust the most are quietly accelerating knee damage after 60? Not overnight, and not dramatically, but slowly, silently, and every single day. These foods don't cause immediate pain, which is why they're so dangerous, because inflammation builds little by little inside your knees until one day, walking, standing, and bending feel harder than they ever should. Today, I'm going to expose 5 so-called healthy foods that are secretly damaging senior knees and show you what to eat instead to protect your joints, reduce inflammation naturally, and preserve your mobility for years to come. This information could literally save your knees and your independence. And make sure you stay until the end, because the final food on this list surprises almost everyone and is eaten daily by millions of seniors who believe they are making a smart choice. The first food that quietly destroys senior knees is whole wheat bread and refined grain products labeled as heart-healthy. For decades, seniors were told to switch from white bread to whole wheat for better health. But what most people were never told is that modern wheat is not the same grain your grandparents ate. Today's wheat spikes blood sugar rapidly, even when it is labeled whole grain, and repeated blood sugar spikes trigger chronic inflammation throughout the body, including inside the knee joints. Inside your knees is delicate cartilage that depends on a calm, low-inflammation environment to stay strong. Yet constant sugar surges cause inflammatory chemicals to attack this cartilage, slowly thinning the protective cushion in your joints. That is why many seniors notice their knees aching more after years of eating toast, cereal, crackers, and whole wheat sandwiches. Instead, replace bread-based breakfasts with options that stabilize blood sugar, such as eggs with vegetables, Greek yogurt with berries, or oatmeal made from steel-cut oats in small portions. The second so-called healthy food damaging senior knees is low-fat flavored yogurt. Yogurt is marketed as a bone and joint-friendly food, but most flavored yogurts contain as much sugar as a dessert. Excess sugar attaches to proteins inside the body and forms harmful compounds that stiffen joint tissues and accelerate cartilage breakdown, a process strongly linked to arthritis progression. This is why many seniors who eat yogurt daily still struggle with swollen, painful knees, because the sugar quietly cancels out any benefit. Choose plain Greek yogurt instead and add cinnamon or berries for natural sweetness that does not trigger joint inflammation. The third food quietly harming senior knees is vegetable oils, such as corn oil, soybean oil, and sunflower oil. These oils are found in salad dressings, margarine, and many so-called heart-healthy foods, yet they are extremely high in omega-6 fats, which fuel inflammation when consumed in excess. After 60, the body becomes more sensitive to inflammatory fats, and over time, they inflame the lining of the joints, worsening stiffness and cartilage wear. This is one reason knee pain often progresses faster in seniors who eat processed foods, even when calories are controlled. Instead, switch to anti-inflammatory fats, such as olive oil, avocado oil, and small amounts of butter or coconut oil, which support joint lubrication rather than joint damage. The fourth surprising knee-damaging food is fruit juice and fruit smoothies. Fruit is healthy, but when it is blended or juiced, the natural fiber is removed and the sugar enters the bloodstream rapidly. This causes insulin spikes that promote inflammation and joint swelling, even though the drink seems natural and refreshing. Many seniors unknowingly worsen knee pain every morning with a large glass of orange juice or fruit smoothie. Whole fruits are fine in moderation, but they should be eaten, not drunk, and always paired with protein or healthy fat to protect the joints from sugar surges. The fifth and most surprising food quietly destroying senior knees is oatmeal made with sweeteners and processed toppings. Oats themselves are not the problem. The problem is what most people add to them. Brown sugar, honey, flavored packets, and dried fruits turn a simple bowl of oats into a sugar-loaded inflammatory meal. Repeated every morning, this routine silently accelerates cartilage wear and morning stiffness. If you eat oatmeal, prepare plain, steel-cut oats and add cinnamon, walnuts, and a small portion of berries to keep inflammation low and joints protected. Here is what makes this so important to understand. Knee damage after 60 is not caused by one bad meal. It is caused by years of small daily mistakes that quietly build inflammation inside the joints. The good news is that protecting your knees does not require extreme diets or giving up food you enjoy. It simply means choosing foods that calm inflammation instead of feeding it. Focus on fatty fish like salmon and sardines because their omega-3 fats actively reduce joint swelling. Eat leafy greens such as spinach and kale because they supply vitamin K, which helps protect cartilage. Add berries because their antioxidants shield joints from daily wear and tear. Use olive oil as your main fat because it lubricates joints and reduces stiffness. Include eggs, beans, and lean chicken to support muscle strength that stabilizes the knees. And don't forget turmeric, ginger, and garlic because these natural anti-inflammatory foods work like gentle medicine for aging joints. When you remove these foods and replace them with joint protective options, many seniors notice less stiffness, improved mobility, and reduced pain within weeks. Your knees are living tissue. They can calm down when the right signals are sent through your diet. Your knees are not failing because you are getting older. They are responding to the signals you send them every day. When you remove the foods that quietly damage your joints and replace them with foods that heal, your body often responds faster than you expect. Less stiffness, easier movement, and more confidence walking can still be possible after 60. If you want to stay active, independent, and mobile for years to come, start with your next meal. Small changes today can protect your knees tomorrow. Like this video, subscribe for more senior health tips, and share this with someone who struggles with knee pain, because this information could help them keep their freedom longer.